Holy shitballs, ladies and gentlemen. It is season 10. We are already in round 3 of the preseason tournament. And I gotta tell you, Bobby's moving at a lightning pace. He must really have a nice rigging formula set up well in advance. But here we are in season 10. We have got now Dynasty rules. Bobby is just trying to kill us all. That's all I think this is. Tim Henriquez's team versus G.I. Joe. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Round 3 of the preseason tournament. 3, 2, 1, go. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, I'm a little rusty. I'll get back to my season form in plenty of time. Right now, it's just bullshit preseason action. By the way, the Drunkards are doing quite well. I encourage you all to tune in to the next Drunkards game. And here we go. The kick is off. So G.I. Joe, from what I heard, has quite a spectacular defense. The toss play to the bottom sideline, looking good. I always like to see it when somebody might challenge Tim and knock him off his throne. Oh, that is not a good play. I would not have picked that. Put that in my playbook. So toss to the bottom sideline. That play seems to be working pretty well for him so far. But here we are in 3rd and 10 already. As you all know, preseason rules 3-minute quarters. Nice sack by Pouncing Pecs. G.I. Joe is going to have to punt it away. Looks like they barely got it off. 3-minute quarters, and when I say 3-minute, I mean 3 minutes of Tecmo time. And of course, as we all know, the clock does not move on a punt in Bobby's TOL league, which I think is a genius move, because the play... Oh, big injury to Arnold! I do not know if the backup has been paid well or not, but if Sonia has not been paid well, we could be looking at an early exit for Tim Henriquez and his Mighty Oaks. And they call him play again. Ugly play. And he'll punt it right back to G.I. Joe. 3 minutes Tecmo time per quarter. I keep trying to explain this to my audience of dozens upon oh, look at this return, Snake Eye, making people look. That is a touchdown for G.I. Joe. That is a touchdown for the underdog, Snake Eyes. Takes it in for 6 on a punt return. Whew. You know, I gotta tell you folks, in testing, I also saw that in testing, too. A lot of missed extra points. That's what happens when you can't pay your kicker above a 7. And, oh my goodness, G.I. Joe! What a great start for G.I. Joe! They have a chance to really put the throttle down on the Oaks. Let's see if they can do it. The measurement, he's just short second in inches with Arnold out. Up 6-0. Turnover inside Oaks territory. There's a first down. My goodness, if G.I. Joe can do this. The quarterback doesn't appear to have a lot of speed in that draw play. I don't know if it would be better if he could get back to the running back a little bit quicker. That plays the drizzling shits as far as I can tell. And here we go, a lot of motion before the play. The quarterback is slower than molasses, and Conan the Destroyer takes him down. They need to make this field goal, folks. I don't think they did. I do not think they made it. Oh my goodness. Golden opportunity slips through the fingers of G.I. Joe, and the Oaks are back at it. And folks, you do not want to give Tim Henriquez this kind of opportunity, these kinds of chances, wasted opportunities, I guess I should say. The quarterback is taking off, folks. He'll take it himself for a first down. And the Oaks are at the 42-yard line. This is one of my favorite plays in all of Tecmo. That quarterback will take it again for another first down. I see Tim is going with a lot of QB runs, which would lead me to believe that he probably did pay his backup. Here comes that QB run again, and he is, oh my gosh, folks. He's an offense all by himself. One-man offense. 3 first downs on 3 plays. And there he goes again. Second and 4. Time is already ticking on the first half, folks. That's the problem with these 3-minute quarters. Just makes it so much easier for Bobby to rig. Third down in inches. This is actually a huge play. QB run. Wow, a lot of running. Is this a heavy rush team? Tackled him just short of the goal line. The quarterback doing it all by himself and not with his arm. And oh my goodness, folks. I thought that was a sack. But instead he throws it with incredible accuracy. Red Sonja. Right in the teeth of the defense. With pressure on him. Throws a touchdown. This extra point goes in, and folks, 1 point makes all the difference in 3-minute Tecmo quarters. Here comes G.I. Joe. G.I. Joe has to be feeling a little bit disappointed after the missed opportunities. No points out of that critical fumble. And then, of course, the Oaks take the lead. Oh my goodness. I do not know what G.I. Joe's doing. The plays they are calling. So here it is, folks. And they're going to call a toss play, and he's going to get a couple of yards, but it's halftime. 7-6. Pretty good first half. If you're G.I. Joe, you got to be feeling a little bit disappointed with your performance, given the opportunities, but you're still in it. And of course, the Oaks hold themselves to a very high standard. This is a terrible kickoff. Not a good start. An iron will take it up to the 32, I believe. And here we go. QB run. This has to be a heavy rush team. Has to be. I'm going to guess that Tim went heavy rush because it's preseason and he knew the quarters were going to be short. And the more you can keep that clock ticking, the better, depending on your strategy. Red Sonja looking for a receiver, throws it into coverage. That was not a good throw. On 3rd and 1, they go for a pass. So punting it away, and here comes Snake Guy from Commando, the punter. And he will bust a couple of tackles, get it up to the 31, and here we go, folks. G.I. Joe, control of their own destiny. Toss play to the bottom sideline. He'll get a few yards, and that's about it. 2nd down and 6. Quarterback fading back to pass. Nope, never mind. It's that slow-moving draw play. That is an ugly play, folks. Pouncing Pex takes him down for another sack, and oh boy, General Hawk goes down. I'm feeling pretty confident that Tim paid his back up quite well, but G.I. Joe, I'm not so sure about. Here we go, punting it away, 7-6, halfway through the third quarter, and this will not be a touchback. We'll return it from the 9, gets tackled almost immediately. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line. Here we go. Let's see how the Oaks handle this situation. They're going to handle it with a badly called. This is the QB run that has been devastating the G.I. Joe defense all day, and it's going to do it again. It's going to do it again, folks. 13 yards, enough for a first down. Here we go. They're going to bootleg it out of the run and shoot. That bootleg will break off 8 yards. 7-6. They're going to do it again. They're going to do it all day long, apparently. And that one is going to break for even more than any of the rest of the QB runs on this drive. They're going to do another one. The blocking is lining up quite well. The G.I. Joe defense, the vaunted, much talked about G.I. Joe defense in this preseason tournament, is not showing up yet, as far as I can see. Tackled inside the 20. We've got 1 quarter to go. Oaks, G.I. Joe, 7-6 Oaks, 1 quarter. Here comes that QB run up the middle. That, unfortunately, in my opinion, is the worst QB run. But if you're going to go all in on the QB runs, this is how you do it. 3rd down and 5, big play for G.I. Joe. They got to hold them to a field goal here. A touchdown and a successful extra point will pretty much eliminate them. Oh my goodness, it was almost a JJ for a tutty. It won't be. And the G.I. Joes still have a chance. That looks good to me. 10-6 Oaks. G.I. Joe, once again, holds their destiny in their own hands. That's all you can ask for. With 2:22 left in Tecmo time. Snake Eye does not impress in the return game. 4 wideouts. Toss play to the bottom sideline. Gets a few yards. 5 yards. 2nd and 5. They got plenty of time. They can keep calling all the run plays they want to. And this is the first time this drop play has done anything productive. 3rd down and 1. Ooh, my goodness. The Oaks defense snuffed that one out. And this is it. This is it, folks. This is it. They call. I don't even know what that was. Awful. Awful, G.I. Joe. This was your chance. Called play. The defense smothers him. 10-6. You're going to do it again. And the quarterback takes it for a first down and a touchdown. Oh, I was rooting for you, G.I. Joe, but Red Sonja has just been too much to handle. And at this point, that is your dagger, ladies and gentlemen. 17-6. Oaks over G.I. Joe. They just have not been able to get much going on offense since the first quarter. And they had their opportunities, just didn't take advantage of them. I think it's all over but the crying at this point. Nice toss there by Snake Eye. Where was that earlier? Or excuse me, to Snake Eye. Some motion. Oh my gosh, a lot of pressure throwing it into coverage. It's desperation mode at this point, folks. Another called play. King of Kings will take him down. 27 Tecmo seconds to go. Ugh. Not a lot of deep passes in the playbook. At this point, it wouldn't matter. And that'll do it, folks. 17-6, unless the Oaks throw some salt in the wound here. And they might actually do just that. No, not quite. That receiver's not fast enough. 17-6. G.I. Joe goes scoreless for the final 3 quarters of the game. The Oaks slowly choke out G.I. Joe with their QB runs. 163 yards by Red Sonja, and that doesn't even include Arnold's runs. Although there weren't many before he got injured. Folks, this is Joe Shitbag Mitchell signing off. Welcome back. Season 10. Let's fucking go.